Hi Leo, welcome back to Cardelian Moon. If you're new, welcome. Pull up a chair, get comfy, and hopefully you'll like what you see. If you do, please hit the subscribe button below. Um, Leo, a couple of things before we start. Joe and I had some spaces for openings, I should say. Sorry, this Mercury retrograde is killing me. Yes, we have some openings for personal readings. So if you are interested, please use the email address in the description box below. And if it's an emergency, you can follow us on Instagram and you can message us directly on there and we will get back to you as quickly as possible and do a short reading for you there. Please bear in mind we don't do medical or like legal matters and things like that, but all that is also in the description box below, so you'll know what you can ask them, what you can't really. Now Leo, I did start doing your reading for you, and what happened was the camera just went, so unfortunately I've had to start again, but don't worry because I still remember what was in your pre-shuffle, and I've only drawn Mercury. Really, I've only drawn one card, so we can sort of start again, but it's all still as it should be, if you know what I mean. So all good. Right, in your pre-shuffle, a lot has landed in your lap. This will be some of you, obviously not all of you, but a lot of stuff has landed in your lap. You're trying to get everything sorted out. You're trying to deal with this thing, but then this thing's coming up. Then you're trying to deal with this, and this has come up, and this has made you forget about this one. And now the people that are involved in this one are going, meh, 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 and all of that sort of stuff. So that's what's going on. Any help you felt you had has now gone for some reason, and this has left you feeling quite trapped, quite alone, quite unsure how to proceed with this that has landed in your lap. Okay, sorry, let me just put that on do not disturb. Apologies, I should have done that already. Okay, so the first card that came out for you guys, this is, I'm assuming, will be a different energy now, but the first card that came out for you was the marriage card. Could be dealing with the Taurus. This is a card about tradition, about, it's almost about going back to your roots and remembering how things should be done, how your, how maybe your family or something worked with it. I mean, I do sometimes see it as the calling on the ancestors card as well. I know other readers don't, some do, some don't, but I do see it sometimes as calling on your ancestors and trying to get advice or help in a situation. That's me. That's far too many. Yeah, some of you are definitely juggling far too much at the moment. I definitely feel it. That one? Okay. No. What one? Okay. That's a lot. Really? Really? Okay, 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 okay. And that one. Okay. All right. There could be a registry office marriage coming up very soon. It could be because somebody is pregnant. I feel I've just stepped into Jeremy Cole. But hey, or Jerry Springer if you're in the States. There is love here though, but I feel let me get some more, because I feel there's an outside influence here. And I tell you what, if this is connected to the pre-shuffle, I can see why you've got a lot on your plate at the moment. I almost feel like we've got a someone has dictated that there needs to be some sort of shotgun wedding. I almost feel like someone has dictated that. Has dictated that there needs to be a shotgun wedding. And like soon, that one. And this has got you, Leo, on the defensive. Or the person you're involved with on the defensive. I feel they may be trying to defend you. If you're a man, I feel they may be trying to defend you. Or you're, well, either way, really. Yeah, move on down, guys, move on down. And yeah, someone is having no trouble dictating what they feel should happen in this situation. The only way I can really see this is, so I don't know who I'm connecting to, but there is someone, one of you Leos, is dealing with the pressures of a shotgun wedding. Someone is pregnant and people are saying you need to get married. It's the right thing to do. It's what you need to do. Someone's on the defensive about it. Possibly you, possibly the person who's pregnant, possibly your family members are trying to defend you, or vice versa. Take it how the energies fit. But someone is, oh God, get some more. It's almost like someone has made it their business to get involved in this. Their business to get involved in this and dictate what should happen. And it's left you feeling in limbo. Because you just feel like everything's out of your hands. But you're still emotionally having to juggle it all. Because obviously it's a lot and it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Though, even if it is a shotgun wedding, I don't feel there's too much concern from you or from the other person that may be involved in this, because I do feel that you feel that there is love there. You do feel it could work, but you know, this wasn't how it was planned. It could even be moving a wedding forward because we've discovered there's pregnancy. It could even be like, ignore my cup, it's got my ginger beer in it, but I didn't trust myself because I'm such a Calamity Jane at the moment. I didn't trust myself not to knock it over, so I've stole one of my son's old cups to drink with because on the laptop. Yeah, so I feel for some of you it may be that you've had to move the wedding forward, or you've had to change, or you may be backdating it till after the baby's born. But I do still have that shotgun wedding vibe. Though, like I said, I feel some of you were going to do it anyway. This other person getting involved, though, you feel the person who's saying, right, it's got to be done this way, it's got to be done that way, you feel quite betrayed. I feel you opened up to them and said, okay, look, you know, we're getting married anyway, or whatever, but she's now pregnant, or I'm marrying him but I'm now pregnant, you know, and you expected some more support, or you weren't planning on getting married and you know, you're like, I'm pregnant now, I'm with this guy, or I'm with this girl and they're pregnant now, I'm pregnant now, she's pregnant now, and you expected some support from someone who is in your, you consider family. It might be a friend, it might be a parent, it might be an older sibling, and I believe they could be older than you, or it might just be someone you look up to who you've gone to for advice before, and you expected a certain response, and the response they've given you instead has made you go, whoa, you know, and you feel almost betrayed by their response. And I think what they said was probably very blunt, very cutting, very do bear in mind it's Mercury retrograde though, so no one's communicating. What goes on in the head and the heart is not what's coming out of the mouth at the moment. It's all getting screwed up before it gets to the mouth and comes out. So you know, try and bear that in mind. See what else we've got for you, Leos. That one. Yeah, I don't know what to do. What the bloody hell do I do? Because the thing is, I suppose, I mean, even if you were getting married, to have someone else dictate your love life to you, you know, what you, I could see how that would taint the specialness of that day, if it was something you were already planning on doing. If not, if you weren't getting married and you were just with the person, you might be thinking, well, I don't know if I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. You know, I really like them, or, you know, the relationship may not have been going that long, and you're feeling pressured and you're not sure what to do with regards to the situation. You know, how can I get out of this? And again, that kind of goes back to the pre-reading, where you know, there was a lot going on, a lot to be juggled, a lot to be sorted out, and all of a sudden you felt like you were on your own with it. And like I said, this person who you may have asked support or advice from has basically come back at you, and you're like, shit, I don't know, you know, I don't know what to do now. You know, they didn't give you the support or the response or whatever it was that you were anticipating. Yeah, don't know what to do. Trying to work out what to do. How do I deal with this situation? What, you know, what have I got to work with here? What have I got to work with? What can I do about this situation? A tough one, Leo. It's a tough one. Oh, okay. Any more? Okay, thank you. Okay, burying your head in the sand is not going to help with this. Okay, some of you are just going to go, oh, that's it, I'm done, I'm going to bed, leave me alone, don't talk to me. You're going to switch off for, I don't know, a couple of days, whatever. Some of you, I feel, might find a resolution there. But, yeah, some of you are going to go radio silent, I feel, until you can work out what it is you need to do. And some of you are just going to go. And there we go, we're back to it, come out in the pre-shuffle, the juggling, trying to work out what to do. For some of you, this is, how many have I got there? 1, 2. Some of you, this could very well be a twin flame that you're dealing with anyway. Not for all of you, but for some of you. A couple of kings, that's business and partnerships again, but it's also, like I said, I feel where someone's made it their business to get involved in this situation. This is major though. There's a lot of major arcana here. So this is big deal shit. Big deal shit. I do see though that if it is someone that you were planning to marry anyway, it is going to be all right and everything's going to work out and you're going to be quite happy and contented. I do see that. Give me one more. One more for our Leos, please. Please, guys. Oh, don't slap me on the back of the head. Come on. Yeah. Celebrations, parties, families coming together, good times. So it is going to transpire. I can see the predicament you're in, okay, but I do feel that if you, I don't know why this person has decided to get so involved though, but they've decided to make it their business. And like I said, I do feel it's a kind of shotgun wedding vibe and that there is a pregnancy. But I think if you do withdraw for a couple of days, take a bit of time just to be by yourself, just chill, relax, try and get some calmness back. Even though you're still going to have to juggle a few bits, you're going to understand what you need to juggle, how you need to juggle, when you need to juggle it. You know, and by doing that, it will slowly become easier. Because I think at the moment it's just too much around you. Like it's like there's like 100 balls here. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, and they're all coming down. It's like, shit, which one do I catch first and then throw back up? Well, I think if you have like this rest and recuperation and sort of get back in line with yourself, because at the moment it's all around you and it's, I'm sure everyone's got an opinion on it, no doubt. Once you've had this rest and recuperation and realigned yourself, you're right, okay, 100 balls coming, right, I need this one first and that one needs to be thrown that way, that one needs to, and you'll know exactly what you're doing. You'll literally go boom, 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 wallop, 100 balls done, 100 balls exactly where they need to be. Right, now let's have this wedding, now let's have this party, now let's have this celebration, now let's get, you know, let's all get together. Let's all get together now and celebrate. And, you know, this is a joyous occasion, actually. So that is what you've got ahead of you, Leo. Wow. That's quite a lot, isn't it? I'm not saying you're actually going to get married between now and the mid-April, but this is the preparation period, so to speak. Though some of you might have already booked it. You might have already brought it forward to April or the end of March. And this might be what you've been going through, and you're coming towards the end of it now, because remember, time is fluid. But yeah, that is where you're at, Leo. But it ends on a high. It ends on a good party. And people coming together and celebrating and enjoying. So, thankfully, look at that. My camera survived. We are all recorded. Okay, my lovely Leos. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Jo will be up soon. Or I'll be down to hers because she's got car issues at the moment. And someone's got money leaving, by the way. Yeah, someone's got money going. Mind you, if you get married, you've definitely got money going. Thousands, grams. Okay. I'll leave that with you. Jo and I will be catching up soon, and we'll have your generals out for April. All right, my darlings, you take care, and I'll speak to you later. And enjoy the wedding. Bye.